All right guys, so in this week's video we are going to do a spring coho catch and cook. So hopefully we're headed out of Kenosha right now. I got my right hand man Andy driving the boat, and I just want to go over and show you what we're going to be using. Be using the Piscifun Carbon XT. It's got 9-ball bearings, super smooth drag. I love the Piscifun reels. You can use my code EH18 and you can save 18% guys on any of the Piscifun reels, the Carbon X, Alumax, LOM. If you want a great bait caster, check them out. And that's paired up on the new Trika spinning rods. They're my home state. Great customer service. I love walleye fishing with these Trika rods, casting. Been using them now for about a year. Andy turned them on to me, but check them out. They have a 365-day money-back guarantee. Promise you it's going to be the lightest, most sensitive walleye rod you've ever used. So check them out. We're going to try to catch some cohos. It's early April right now, and usually what happens out of Kenosha, cohos start running up and down the shoreline. There's a couple of boils and bubbles, warm water discharges they hang out at, and we're just going to go out and cast around and see if we can put the meat down, beat down, smack down, crack down them for the spring coho catch and cook. Here we go. Right on, just like that, Andy.
Just like that.
Coho number 1. Doing a coho catching cook.
What, the head number?
No, well, you can bring it up here. Some of these I'm just going to throw back, but... Oh!
He's off?
He's off. Alright guys, one of the best baits in the spring for cohos, right, is actually just spawn. Just getting a pink spawn sack, 2-way swivel, and you just really just hang it over the side. Andy's going to just drop it right now. Drop it straight down. There you go, hang it there. Right there, that's good. You see the bait right there. Lift up a little bit. Oh, keep it right there. Bell sinker's there. Lift up, Trika.
Oh, he hit it.
Yep, let him eat it.
He missed it.
Let him eat it. Drop it down. Here he comes. Wait.
Got him.
All right. Just like that. Nice cohos this year, guys.
Nice coho.
Cohos are really nice. We're going to try to get a quick limit. Then we're going to do a catch and cook. There we go. There's number 1 for Andy.
Awesome.
Just get them unhooked and just, I'll drop mine down.
Do it again.
There you go. Can you grab that GoPro if you give it a chance?
Yep.
Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Come right here and show the screen.
That's Eric's weight, and that's the bait right there.
Yeah. And you can get them cast in plastics too, guys. We're just trying to show you.
There's one just come up right there. He
can eat it. Yep,
he's
got
on.
it. Just like, oh, and off. I let him eat it a little bit, but I missed him. Oh,
He's coming up. No.
a few more coming up for it. Here he comes. He's got it. I'm letting him eat it. Oh, and off.
Oh, he's off. Oh my God. There he goes. No.
Following it back down.
Oh,
He just
he's got
grabbed
it.
again.
He's got it.
Oh,
No. There's the weight and there's the spawn sack there.
Going right down to the bottom. Look at him munching for it. On.
There you go.
He wants to jump on the other side of the boat. All right, Andy, your turn.
There we go.
It's that
Coho
easy,
dinner.
guys. Like, it'll probably take us like 20 minutes to get our limit of beautiful spring cohos. And as much as most guys across the Great Lakes, and I'm telling you, like 99% of all the charter captains, they just troll for them, which is fine. But trolling to catch one of these little fish, when you can catch them on a jig in a plastic or spawn, you can use shrimp, jigging spoons, so much more fun. So, all right, Andy, you're next. Popping mine back down.
Eric's back down there.
I don't even have it. My spawn sack is so old. I need to put a fresh spawnie on. Oh, he just bit it. On. Here, hang on to this, buddy. On again. Fish number 2 for me. Like, this spawn sack was already so mangled. There you go. I mean, like, I literally just had no eggs in it and dropped it down just like that.
Just pink.
Just a stinky pinky, but these are beautiful spring cohos. They're running great for early April.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a good year. I'm gonna show you my favorite recipe, guys, on how to cook up these spring cohos. They are so tasty. Yep, there it goes, right down to the bottom.
And lift it.
Yep, lifts up. Right there, hold it. Here he comes, let him eat it.
Got it. Ooh, really good one.
Oh, yes. All right.
There we go. Just like that.
There's such good looking fish.
Oh, got him.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't have to have spawn either, guys. Andy just switched up and put a jig and a plastic on. And
Oh my God.
he's all wrapped up.
He's all wrapped up.
And there you go. We'll just show that bait real quick. This is what we're using.
They ate my tail.
Doesn't matter. They'll eat just about anything this time of the
Look
year.
at 'em coming in.
So that is your, what, your third?
Third.
Geez, guys, we've been here 5 minutes and we've got 6 cohos in the box already. So it's just like, it's fast and furious. We're gonna probably catch, we'll probably keep like 8, and then what we'll do is we'll go brown trout fishing, because you can't keep your 10.
Wow.
You got another one?
Oh yeah, right here.
You can't keep your 10 cohos and then go fish for trout. Once you keep your 10, you're done. So, or once you get your 5 and you're by yourself, you're done. You can't go trout fish or target other Great Lakes fish after that. You can keep 4, and then you can go and catch and release a bunch of browns or steelhead, but just so you know.
Oh my God. So quick, got him.
There's Andy's 4th.
Ooh, nice one.
There you go. So Andy's done. That's his 4th coho.
That's it.
And what we're gonna do, hey, if you want to slide in here, we're catching a bunch of them. It's not a problem. Doesn't matter. We're yeah, yep. You can come right here if you want, right next to us, and jig if you want. We're about done anyways. So just anything jigging down near the bottom, a jig and a plastic's working really good. It won't take you long to get your limit. And if it does, you got issues. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Come on. Just like that. That's my last one, guys. My 4th one. Now we're gonna, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go catch our big trout and have some fun trout fishing, but we're also gonna show you guys a little later how we do a catch and cook, my favorite recipe for these cohos.
That's it.
So what do you say, Andy? Was that fun?
That's fun.
Right?
Didn't
That
last
took
long
5
enough.
minutes. Yeah, just come on right over here, buddy. Anywhere, just right next to us. Drop it right down. Just get right in this current. Yeah, we're done. So you can come right here. Come take your boat, park right where I'm at. So, all right, we're gonna get out of here. We got our live well full of fresh cohos. So we don't need 10 if we want to go catch trout. So, all right, that was fun. 5 minutes of a beat down.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm back home. My wife's gonna help me film part of this, but got a bunch of our coho fillets here. And I just want to show you the process of taking out. What I did here is I took out the Y bones. These are the little tiny pin bones. You don't have to take them out. You can cook your fish and then they pull out really easy, but we're just gonna pan sear and kind of blacken these. And the other thing I like to do is I like to take out this mud line, and I'll show you that in 1 second how I trim this off. It's a little bit more extra work, but it usually turns out a lot better. So first thing is you fillet your fish. I've showed how to fillet some of these cohos in some of our other coho videos, so check them out if you're not sure how to fillet a coho. I've got my fillet, and the pin bones are right here. So pin bones basically run, they're kind of hard to see, but they run. If you zoom in real close, you can see these tiny little bones right here. And so what you're gonna do is they run all the way along and they stop right about here, okay? So basically from here down is always gonna be boneless, not gonna have bones. And I'm gonna make 2 cuts. I'm gonna slice on an angle kind of down right here. And you do lose a little bit of meat, so some people prefer to do this, pull the bones out after you're done cooking, and then I'm gonna slice another slice right here. So basically 2 cuts, and I'm basically going right down to the skin. So when I skin the fish out here in a second, that most of these bones are gonna pull right out, okay? So now that I've made my 2 cuts, I'm gonna turn this to the side. Make sure you have a really sharp fillet knife, and then I'm gonna just cut into the meat here, grab the skin with my finger, and basically I'm just gonna kind of turn, and I'm gonna just kind of pull just like this, pull that off, and pull the skin, throw the skin over here, and you'll see like these pin bones are basically right through here now. So I can just pull these right out, and now you can just basically cook this meat. We're gonna pan sear it, but I'm gonna go the 1 step further. What I like to do in this meat like this is I really like to trim off, take a little bit of layer of this little bit of dark meat, and then I take out the mud line right here. So I like to trim this off a little bit here, take off the mud line, and then that way when I go to cook this fish, there is absolutely no dark meat in it. It's all basically primo red meat. Trim this off. It takes a little bit longer, but if you don't like any of the fishy fish, you basically want to take that little section out. I might even go a little bit and take a little bit of the top of this off, just a little bit off the top here, this little bit of dark meat. But that's it. This is a boneless, skinless fillet, has no bones, and now we're going to throw it in the pan, and I'll show you my favorite recipe, how to cook up fresh spring cohos. All right, guys, so got our fish taken care of and cleaned. Now I just want to go over the ingredients that I like to use for the best spring coho catch and cook, in my opinion. First thing is that we really like, this is a St. Paul 50/50 Cajun seasoning. So really like the Cajun seasoning. So basically real simple. Just gonna kind of go with a heavy, you can get a little closer and just show this, and kind of like a heavy dosage, usually like on both sides. St. Paul, and you can use whatever seasonings you like. All right, so we'll put a lot of the Cajun all over the fish, blah blah blah. We're gonna do both sides. The other thing you're gonna want to have 2 lemons, okay? Because when you're done, you're gonna slice the lemons and you're gonna mix it in with, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some Captain Morgan. Let me move this right here, and here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna make a caramelized, kind of like a sweet sauce, or whatever you want to call it, a glazed sauce. So we're gonna take the Captain Morgan, and I know a lot of you guys would probably want to drink this. That's about enough right there. Take that, take some brown sugar, quite a bit of brown sugar. I'd say maybe like a cup worth or so, I don't know. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn this on, put this over on the burner. We're gonna put it on high heat. We're gonna start this, and we're gonna basically put this on high heat. We're gonna start mixing this around a little bit. Break up this brown sugar. I might need to add a little bit more Captain Morgan, but get a little close shot of this. And basically, we're just gonna mix this. We're gonna burn off the alcohol. I'm gonna add a little bit more Captain Morgan because I got a lot of sugar in there, but we'll have plenty of sauce then. We're gonna keep this on high heat. This will take about 15 minutes, and this is gonna start to caramelize and really thicken up and bubble up. And then we're gonna, at the end of done cooking our fish, then we're gonna dump this, pour it over the fish with the lemon. So now I gotta grab the fish and start cooking that. So stand by. All right guys, I wanna show you real quickly how we cook the cohos now. I take some, I really love using the pure beef tallow from Costco. We use it to cook everything, chicken, fish, beef, everything. And it's really healthy for you. So we're using that instead of butter. Plus you can usually cook at a little bit of higher heat. And real quickly take a look. It's starting to bubble and boil, but this is actually gonna thicken up. This will get real thick here. By the time we're done cooking this fish, that should be good to go. And you want this smoldering hot, so you want it really hot. High heat, guys, high heat. One thing I want to mention too is we had Heritage Steel from Minnesota send us a couple of these pans for cooking fish. And if you are into getting away from the Teflon and you want to eat healthier and do all that good stuff, check out Heritage stainless steel cooking pots and pans out of Minnesota, made in the USA. It's easy for, my wife says she loves these because they're really easy to clean. Once in a while I do clean out a pot and a pan about once every year. But she said she loves it, really easy to clean, and I love it because I love cooking with stainless steel. So we're gonna let that cook in there for probably about 3 minutes aside. So it kind of gets a nice blackened, little bit of a crispy blackened on it like that. Gets a little dark, and then we're gonna throw the sauce on top of it with lemon. Yummy, 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 here we go. I love catching and cooking my own fish and food. All right guys, we're gonna take them fillets. Woo-wee! Love it. See how you got that little bit of a crunchy, little bit of a darkened, blackened. Now the problem is this, smoke alarm's about to go off. Normally I would like to do this outside, but you need high heat to get that little crunchiness. And this will be done in about 2 minutes. You can see how this is thickening up really, really good. This will be done in about 2 minutes. And I will show you, last but not least, the taste test. All right guys, so we got our cooked fish here. Take a look at that. Now you can put whatever you want on it. What I like to typically do, I like a bunch of lemon, bunch of lime. And the reason I put a bunch of lemon is it really goes well. Gotta grab those seeds off here. Pull these couple of seeds off. Really goes well with kind of like this caramelized sauce. So you take this, put that on there like that. And now, last but not least, the taste test. The Spring 2025 Catch and Cook. So the lemon with the sweet mixed together on the cohos. Mix that in with your rice, all that juice with your rice and stuff like that. And this is fantastic. If you don't like sweet, you can just go lemon. You can go butter, but I like that juice on there. How's that look, guys? Does that look tasty or what? Fresh cohos? That is amazing. My absolute favorite way. I love it. I love like that sweet flavor. I love the lemon that mixes with the sweet flavor. Mix it all with the rice. Try this recipe. If you catch a lot of cohos, you can blacken any fish with this recipe. You can do chicken as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Spring Catch and Cook 2025 Coho Spring Catch and Cook. Leave me a comment below. Hit that like button. I want to give a special shout out to Heritage Steel for giving us a couple of their stainless steel pans to use in some of our cooking segments. I'm definitely not a chef at all, but I love to cook. I love to cook for my family. I love to cook for my friends. Probably the most rewarding thing I get to do is go out and catch my own fish, shoot my own deer, catch and cook. I love it. So hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, and last but not least, shout out to all the police officers, military, firefighters, EMT. Thank you for serving our communities, and I'm gonna eat the rest of this fish. We'll see you guys.